Hey folks, Real Aussie with Joe Ritlin with a New Japan review, The Road to the New Beginning, Night 1. Derb is over there.
Hi guys!
Unfortunately, I was not able to record this at my house because, I need a little sleep, so I couldn't watch it live. So I watched it at work. I watched a 2.5 hour wrestling show at work. Yeah, that's how busy it was at the time. Anyway, Road to New Beginning. I don't think they're going to have the US shows on TV. If they do, I will review those, but this is basically just a nice little 6-match card at Cork and Hall. You had Kevin and Andy Simmons from Rev Pro. I think that's his name. He did pretty well. He was kind of the heel commentator. He was better than Don Callis, who Don Callis is actually fine until he starts putting himself over. But anyway, I digress. Ren Narita and Nakanishi versus Yuya and Yota. Hey, young lions. And I mean, even though Narita's kind of gone a little bit above that now because he's teaming with veterans. Nice little match. Of course, you get the good mat wrestling because they have a limited number of movesets, the Young Lions do. But Nakanishi just, the fact that he's like, I think 52 and just hammering people, like chopping, just like a big old oak tree. There was really good double teaming. There was, Yuya and Yota were like, we're gonna shine, we're gonna do this, we're gonna beat up our opponents. Really hard chops. Ouch. That will take some meat off your chest. Pace did pick up. There was nice Boston Crab. Narita got to the ropes. But then, in the end, Narita got his own Boston Crab on Yuya. And got the tap out. So that was nice. Korakuen really is a great venue to have these kind of shows at. I can certainly see why Korakuen was always seen as a really great venue, for years and years. But yeah, Narita and Nakanishi get the victory. And then we go to Toa Henare and Tenzan against Shota and Ayato. And yeah, we get I guess the poor jobber team of World Tag League. I mean, Shota and Ayato did so well, but they were like, nope, we're just going to get our asses beat. They get a single win. But it was what it was. Henare, it was a good mix of vets, though. Henare did use quite a bit of power. Shota really did improve. This was a very fun match. Ayato and Shota actually could be a very fun team if they decided to do Junior Tag League. And even though I think actually both of them might be a bit above the Junior, we'll see. They should actually be in both World Tag Leagues, in my opinion. Even though I know they have weight classes in Japan, so I don't know how they do it. But hopefully they do well later this year. You did get some more hard chops. A future Shota and Henare feud. Hey, why the hell not? Henare still shows respect to the Young Lions, given where he came up from. But then we get a double submission spot at one point where Shota had one guy and Ayato had another guy. But then we get a Uranagi. Big old throw by Henare, and he pins Ayato for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that was a whole lot of fun. It was a good little match. And then we get a match where it's hyping up 2 future title matches with Taguchi versus Taiji Ishimori, and then these never openweight 6-man titles. Too many titles in New Japan. They need to drop 1 or 2 of those. Makabe, Yano, Hanma, and Taguchi versus, good guy Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, Taiji Ishimori, and Chase Owens. Chase shockingly did not take the pin. Chase is pretty much the Zack Ryder of New Japan, honestly. Yeah, that's something. He's more Southern, though. But it was good hype, though, with the junior heavyweights. And, junior heavyweights getting their spot. It'll be interesting to see if Taguchi takes the title from Taichi. He's not going to take the title from... He's not going to. You don't have a guy that uses his ass as a weapon on his tights called the Funky Weapon. You don't have him beat Taiji Ishimori after they built him up so much. But yeah, there was some nice humor because Yano's been terrified of Tama Tonga for a while. He's like, no, I'm a good guy. You're a bad guy and good guy, bad guy. Yano does this usual thing. They have the big old pads that they take off, the turnbuckle pads, and he takes that off, and Tama Tonga's like, not going to slam him into him, and then he gets slammed into it at one point, and usual antic. It was a nice little match. Action went outside. I'm shocked that the Bullet Club took the action outside. I'm not shocked by that at all. Taguchi did have some nice antics as usual. Hitting people in the corners and then the ropes with his ass like he always does. Nice ankle lock, though. That was pretty good. Hanma doing a falling headbutt. Not the thing you wanted. I know the Kokeshi is his favorite move and it makes the crowd happy, but the guy had serious neck and spine issues. You don't do a falling headbutt and continue to do that. But, hey, he's happy. I cringe every time I see him take a move. Everyone gets in, everyone just runs in. You get hit with the move, and da-da-da. And then we have Tangaloa with the diving with the diving driver ape shit. In other words, that's what it's actually called. And on Hanma, and Hanma was selling it, and I hope he was okay because he wasn't moving really. Seemed okay though, seemed fine. But then we get to another match. A lot of tag matches on this show. In fact, everything was a tag match. Yujiro Takahashi and Bad Luck Fale versus Okada and Yoshihashi. The returning Yoshihashi, who did not befit getting to the ring. This was fun. Yoshihashi has had the most underwhelming return. The poor guy ran down to the ring to help Okada a number of months ago and biffed it and smashed his head, busting himself open on the stairs. Leading up to the ring. Poor guy. I mean, at first it was like, oh, he fell. Oh, fuck, he's really hurt. Even Jay White's like, do I attack? Fuck, I don't want to hurt him further. But anyway, thankfully he's okay. We're getting a Fale versus Okada feud, very likely. Yoshihashi getting beat up and then it went outside. Again, Bullet Club taking the action outside. Then Okada tagged. He gets fired up. He slams Bad Luck Fale. That was pretty cool. Okada then ends up getting targeted by both guys. And he almost got pinned, but then a Rainmaker on Yujiro. Shockingly, Yujiro taking the pin in a tag match. Bad Luck Fale I worry about watching in the ring, because he's fine until the bell rings, and he's impressive with power moves, but he's not that mobile. I'm kind of worried watching him in the ring, because I know he's probably got knee issues. But Fale then tries to attack Okada, and actually does attack Okada, and we're getting that feud a little later. Still nice, and Yujiro taking the pin. Jay White and Gato versus Tanahashi and Kushida. Kushida's second to last New Japan match. I am not ready for tomorrow morning. It's going to be sad seeing Kushida leave New Japan. I mean, he wants to go. He's happy to go. He's been there for 8+ years. So there we go. This was mainly hype for Tanahashi and Jay White. It's what it was because they're going to have a match one. I think it's the New Beginning in Sapporo. I think it's Sapporo, and it's on the 11th. A lot of those shows blend together, sorry. Good mat wrestling though, very good tag work, really good heel work. Obviously, Jay White being a great heel and Gato being the guy that's a madcap bumper and always just oversells the fuck out of everything he gets hit with. It's actually funny. Nice, Kushida and Tanahashi targeting Jay White's shoulder, so maybe the Blade Runner that he uses will not work. You'll see later. But you get action outside, big shock. Yeah, Kushida then ends up getting targeted. You have Tanahashi getting tagged, and him and Jay White brawl a little bit in the ring. Gato gets some shots in, but he tries for the brass knucks. It doesn't work so well, because then he gets beat up. And then the high fly flow, the big old splash. Tanahashi has no knees left. He needs to stop fucking doing that maneuver. I want to see the guy be able to walk by the time he's 50. Guy's a goddamn warrior, one of the greatest of his generation. But fuck. I know what it's like to have bad knees, and I've never wrestled. But still, you get that. Jay White's kind of holding his shoulders, selling it. It was nice to see Gato taking the pin. It's always nice to see Gato taking the pin. He understands how wrestling is, and he's a great heel. I mean, he's not a bad guy, but it's just he's such a dick on TV. You just want to see him get beat up. But then we get to the main event, which is a 10-man elimination tag match. Where you are eliminated by pinfall, submission, or over the top rope into the floor. They ain't overbooked this thing at all. LIJ, of course, Los Ingobernables de Japón. Best I can say it. Sorry if I screw it up. Naito, Shingo, Evil, Sonata, and... You know what the sad thing is? There are so many people who say it like that.
Oh, God.
But, yeah, it's really bad. But we get Naito, Shingo...
Speak that Mexican. I'm Mexicant.
That's actually where Naito got the whole thing, because him and Andrade.
Yeah.
But yeah, Naito, Shingo, Evil, Sonata, and Bushi versus Suzuki-gun members Minoru Suzuki, for he is always the leader of Suzuki-gun. Taichi, Kanemaru, El Desperado, and Zack Sabre Jr. Taka Michinoku doing the introduction like only he can. Terrific stuff. 10 minutes of goddamn entrances. Because every team or whatever got their own entrance. It was what it was. Taichi then attacks Naito after letting him in the ring, and that's going to be the IWGP Intercontinental title feud that's going to be happening the 2nd or the 9th. I don't remember. Sorry, the cards kind of blend together for me. I know it's coming up soon. Shockingly, Minoru Suzuki says to all his guys, "We're taking this action outside," and they hit everybody's heads into the walls. And chairs usage and all this stuff. This thing went outside a couple times. Bushi's arm gets targeted. Naito and Taichi have, some more skirmishes. Outside again, chair usage. Suzuki is whacking Sonata in the head with a chair into the wall. I mean, he's actually hitting the wall first. Minoru's insane and scary. And he'll probably kill me if he ever hears me say insane. He'll kill everybody, honestly. But guy's just a friggin' badass. And he's 50. He moves like a cat at 50. So, good heel work by Suzuki-gun as you would expect. Zack Sabre Jr. and Suzuki are ridiculous with their submissions. Just the quickness and the fluidity of it. But you end up with Evil and Sonata getting a double team. We went 15 plus minutes before getting an elimination. And then both Suzuki and Sonata end up tumbling out of the ring after doing some exchanges. So there we go. They are out after 15 to 16 minutes. And then they brawl to the back. Sonata, I don't know what the fuck Sonata's doing with his beard, but it's ridiculous. It's like brownish, or it's like blondish brown with bleach. Like bleached. It's weird. But then we get the junior heavyweight tag guys fighting El Desperado, Kanemaru, Shingo, and Bushi, since they're going to actually have a match at some point for the titles, since Kanemaru and El Desperado did not get pinned. So then we go with, Desperado getting eliminated after a pump and bomber, and there we go. That was Shingo eliminating him. Shingo gets up on the ropes, going to try and eliminate Kanemaru. El Desperado holds his feet because the referees and the Young Lions do not know what they're doing outside the ring. So then we get that. We get Shingo getting eliminated. It's 3-on-3. Bushi eliminates Kanemaru soon after with a nice bridge pin. Bushi taps the Sabre Jr. Everybody taps the Sabre Jr. Tomohiro Ishii taps the Sabre Jr. We get to 2-on-2. Everything is Evil off the apron, and Evil and Sabre Jr. are gone. So, right off the apron. So, we are down to Naito and Taichi. You get some IWGP Intercontinental title belt usage. Shocking. Suzuki-gun member cheating. Get a low blow by Taichi while the referee is distracted. Even though the ref had seen all this bullshit going on outside. Apparently, you can shoot your opponent out as long as it's outside the ring. It's no DQ. Get 2 high kicks. Naito finally falls off the apron to the floor. Taichi wins for his team, and that was a lot of fun. Taichi cuts a promo. It was in Japanese. Sorry, I don't speak Japanese. I barely speak English, as you can tell with these reviews. B for me. It was a fun show. Pull above me head. Feel free to grade it. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritland, and I will be back, well, one for a Raw review, but also tomorrow with another New Japan review.